want to reassure you that Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is solidly behind Edo people. You can see what is happening in Edo State today. Before you cry, government will intervene. A week ago, I was with him in Abuja. He said, everywhere that you see pothole, whether federal, whether state, go after rehabilitation of those roads. That is the demonstration you are seeing here today. For the erosion-prone area, I've seen, but you know government is not a rocket science. We have to go through procurement process of award of contracts. You are crying today. By the time I just say go and do it and something happened, I will say he has stolen the money. So we must follow procurement process to achieve it. And you have to be patient.
Nice one, Okpebholo. Nice one. Okpebholo, the advice. Wow, I'm impressed. Very impressed. Very impressed. That sounds like it. You are from Edo State. I could wonder. It shows that gradually you're breaking off from the shackles, you are getting your confidence back, and it's making sense. And from what I have seen in this video, you seem to have taken my advice on a few things. So I would now declare myself unofficially as a special advisor to Governor Monday Okpebholo on common sense and personal branding and good leadership. Special advisor to Governor Monday Okpebholo or His Excellency Senator Monday Okpebholo, Executive Governor of Edo State, on common sense, personal branding, and good leadership. However, there are a few other things I noticed as your instructor and tutor. There are a few other things I noticed. Well done. You're getting your words together. I'm seeing that you're using some very impressive vocabularies. That's what the hallmark of an Edo man should be. Don't disgrace us. I forbid that we have the most clueless, the most naive, the most retrogressive. No one good though. But no, you better born thief than to born idiot. So, but however, there are a few things you need to work on. I noticed the consistent use of you went to Tinubu, as much as it shows loyalty and reverence for what he has done for you. Of course, you and I know, let's not go there. This is not the video too. I think you should minimize the use of, as a leader, as much as it's good to have connection to his source, but it should not become a point where people begin to think that you don't have a mind of your own, or you don't have a thinking faculty of your own. Now you get it. I'm talking to you now. It's okay to reverence. It's okay to show loyalty. It's okay to salute. I do that a lot. I've mentioned the influence of certain persons over my life. But the respect people would have for you is that when you independently pursue a cause, and they say, who is giving you this counsel? People will naturally point to your source. That's the respect. But if at every single time you need to talk to your state, talk to your people, and you say, I went to... See, it's giving a vibe of, I don't get sense. Now, who they think for me like this? No people want to honor a leadership where they do not trust that the leader is their leader. The dangers are that very soon, people that are supposed to speak with you, offer counsels and advice, and commune and brainstorm with you, they would rather go to your source because they know that is where your thinking is coming from, where your ideas are coming from. No. Reverence whatever you are reverencing. It's not even who is the whatever you are reverencing. But show capacity to say, I can listen and I can offer counsels. However, there are a few things that may be out of my reach. Even Governor Sanwo-Olu, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, who is governor of Lagos State as a Tinubu boy, doesn't refer or make reference to Bola Ahmed Tinubu every single time he's talking. He doesn't. People are supposed to give some level of respect for you. All right. Jesus Christ made several references to his father, but there were times where he spoke. You can commune. A lot of these things can be very private. I'm not saying you should not, because I understand why all of this is going on. You need to create a social psychological embrace of the presidential brand, because you have to give back to the promise, ensure that the promise of why you were given the office as governor is also fulfilled. I understand that. I also understand that you need to also show to the politicians around you that you have a personal relation with the president. All of that is good, but the major is that you have the people to lead. The only long-lasting legacy you can have is how we're able to lead those people. I hope you get it. How well you're able to lead these people. You must show to these people that they can trust you. You must show those people that they can believe in you. You must show to the people that you have a word of your own. I've made several, no time, I'll tell you a story. My family pastor then, growing up, gave us a story of how a king of a particular community, was very strong, very agile, very forceful and fearful. But then he fell in love with I don't know if he fell in lust with a damsel, and then wanted to have the damsel at all cost. Damsel refused, and in dragging with the servant or guards he sent, the damsel was killed, unfortunately. But because he wanted to fulfill that desire of him sleeping with that damsel, he went on to sleep with him. While he was sleeping with her, a regular hunter, caught him sleeping and took that up. The next day, visited him in the palace, told him the scenes he saw, and that's how he requested that it should be made. Like he has said, like that, something like there's a word for it, the prime minister of the community. And suddenly the man that was once very vocal and fierceful now started to seek counsel at every single time. No meeting can be held without that particular person. Everything now fell on the hands of that prime minister, until one day when the king could no longer take it. He called the people, invited the prime minister, said it was good, decorate him and all of that. And then he told them the whole truth. When the truth burst out, the prime minister dropped all of the regalia and in the office. And it was like a chain that was broken off. So you may have to. I know that because of all the things that happened behind the scenes for the elections and your continuity in that office, a lot of things are involved. But you need to show up. Part of the next process is to show up. Nobody says you should disrespect him. You can if you want to, but let the people trust, because having to sit under you to hear you say, I called the president, very soon now you say, I called the president, say I should marry, I called the president, say I should appoint this, I spoke to the president, say I should know. A few things. You can move on. People can. There are many states that are tied to the president. Many states, for example. But the states are going. The states are working. I know of some governors who, by way of research, have had links with the president, previous or present. And then they still move on. Nobody wants to be hearing that all the time. And the dangers are that you will also begin to inherit the president's enemies, even if you also gain the favors of those that love the president. But you don't want all of that. Focus. Governor Sherriff has decamped to the APC. I'm sure once in a while he says on the Renew Hope agenda, Alesuti has a relationship with the president. Are you aware? The Abia State, I'm aware that the Abia State governor is one of the closest friends of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but he's not going to rub it on the people's face. It's a very sensitive area. Nobody say you should help push narrative of hate on the president. Focus on what you are doing. If you are getting the result, people will thank who they are supposed to thank. Again, not mention. Special advisor to the unofficial special advisor to the Edo State governor on common sense, personal branding, and good leadership. I catch you another time.